Prime Minister, on the Solomons issue, it may be Sogavare's word that we are the preferred security partner, but since you did say that there was a red line issue here, he has criticised Australia for not doing enough to protect infrastructure, and he has effectively suggested Australia has threatened to invade the Solomons.
Well, no, of course none of that's true.
But hasn't this war of words provided cover for the Solomons to have a deeper relationship with China, which was the exact thing we were trying to prevent?
No, look, I think what we need to be conscious of is we need to be calm and composed when we deal with these issues that arise. Prime Minister Sogavare has entered into a secret arrangement with the Chinese government. He has done that with a number of his cabinet ministers. That did not come as a surprise to our government, and so now we just work responsibly with our partners to manage that situation, to, of course, first protect the security interests of Australia, but also of the Solomon Islands. We are very concerned for the Solomon Islands. We're very concerned for Solomon Islands. We're very concerned for the broader security in the Southwest Pacific. Other leaders that I've been in regular contact are equally concerned. And I'm looking forward, should I have that opportunity, to be sitting down with all the Pacific leaders so we can talk to each other as family about the risk that this presents, not just in the Solomon Islands, but right across the Pacific. And that's the way we'll handle these issues, as a family, as an equal with all other countries in the region, and that has been a mark of the approach that I've taken into dealing with the Pacific family, as an equal. Yeah.
Clearly have your eyes on. Why haven't you spent any time in North Sydney or Wentworth, where sitting Liberals are at risk of being turfed out? Is it because your brand is toxic there?
I'm here in Parramatta because I'm here with the Royal Earl, Maria Kovacic, and at this campaign there's a choice. There's a choice between a Labor government and a Liberal-led government, a Liberal national government. And in this seat right here, and all the seats I'm visiting around the country, I'm particularly focused on the contest that is happening between your two alternatives for government. Now, I've made the point very clear about independence, that that's a vote for chaos. It's a vote for instability. It's a vote for instability. I don't outline my program in advance. You all know that. That's how campaigns work. But this election is a choice between Labor and between Liberals and Nationals. And that is the choice that Australians have to make. Do they want Mr Albanese, who's never done a budget, never had a finance portfolio, doesn't have an economic plan, is daily shielded by his shadow ministers because he can't answer fundamental questions. He had a housing policy that fell over within 24 hours, an aged care policy that unravelled under 24 hours, and a health policy that's uncosted, and he said it was costed. So we're talking about a Labor alternative that won't stack up when it comes to dealing with the real challenges Australia faces on the economy and national security. They're unproven, they're untested. We have been proven and tested in one of the most difficult times Australia have faced. Yes, we haven't got everything right. We're honest about that. And not every decision that we have made Australians would agree with. And the times have been difficult. But there is a choice. And it's a choice between where you want the Liberal and Nationals to run the country and continue that strong economic management, or you want the Labor Party supported by the Greens and a cavalcade of independents where you are inviting chaos and weakness. A strong economy versus a weak economy, because I'm focused on the contest between Labor and Liberal and myself and Mr Albanese. Thank you all very much.